就是有证书啊，证书这就是证书批示哦，就能批示，好的，不需要打，你就用证书，那就用。Okay, dear partners, esteemed other professionals, and all our friends, good afternoon. Welcome to the official live stream of YongXian Group Elevator. I'm the host today. I'm Joanne. Glad to see you again.
Hello everyone, I'm co-host Aurea. Today we are going to give you a live stream which offers once in a lifetime global promotion for Otis Steel Belt.
Okay, today we're here for two main reasons. First, we will show you why Otis Steel Belt is your most reliable choice. And second, we will offer you a bottom price you won't see again this year. So which can save you a significant amount. So those who listen out today will enjoy our explosive price. For detailed price, please DM us or contact our customer service. This is a most unprecedented discount, so hurry up and contact our customer service for quotes.
So now let's see our company will give you our company is for the 陕西永县 Elevator Group. 陕西永县陕西群体永县 Elevator Group with 37 years experience in elevator industry. It's built on the core of empowered industry and enabled excellence. We have established a global supply chain ecosystem, leveraging strategic strengths. One is for the global direct supply, rapid technical response, and end-to-end value synergy. Two is for we provide one-stop solutions covering everything from components to data modernization. The third one is for we are dedicated to be the preferred ecosystem partner in the elevator industry.
Yeah, exactly. So after introducing background, I think the followers may already see the live stream we proceed last month. We introduced the week like curtain. So this month we're going to introduce you the traction belt, two main brands, Otis and Schindler traction belts.
If you have been troubled by issues like elevator wire noise or leakage or frequent failures, or if you are curious about what makes composite steel belt better, and why a major brand like Otis want to leave this live stream. We will not only explain Otis and Schindler Steel Belt technology in detail, but also
the first sore point is the traction brake ropes. It's a little bit crazy. The wear ropes need regular lubrication, but the lubricant itself is a double-edged sword. Too little oil is in the drag rate inside the rope, causing the broken wires and shorten the lifespan. If you put too much oil, it drips everywhere and contaminating the shaft and even creating unpleasant odors. So many high-end property managers now have zero tolerance for this problem.
yeah, that's right. We have encountered it, and it's also especially troublesome to clean, and it is very costly.
Yeah, exactly. So the second issue is that the friction between the metals and the sound of the wear rope hitting the steel. I'm sure everyone is familiar with the clinking sounds. It really affects the comfort of residents, especially at night.
Yeah, another headache for everyone is that it breaks down easily, right?
Yeah, exactly. So the structure of the wear ropes makes them prone to twisting and uneven stretching. After 3 to 5 years, it may broke, and deformation and wear are common occurrences. So maintenance technicians have to frequently adjust and replace them. And when they replace them, they have to replace the whole set, which is time-consuming, labor-intensive, and also expensive. So the most crucial issue is that the damage often starts from the inside. So you cannot just look at your eyes from the outside. It's not visible from the outside, which will pose a huge safety risks.
Yeah, and to summarize, it is dirty, noisy, visual, and unsafe.
Yeah, exactly. So
We often hear maintenance companies mention these issues. So, and they have all switches to other steel belts.
I think the traction belt is just like an upgrade traction growth. Many technicians and also the one when a new elevator, which is trying to type elevator. So now we've covered the store paints. I think many of our followers, if you are a technician, may ever with these scenarios. So what's the solution? I think the solution is just right in my hand. We'll give you an introduction of the traction belt today. This is Otis traction belt.
Schindler,
So we're now going to tell you the advantages of this traction belt in a detailed way, because many of you may know only the elevator. You've never seen a traction belt because it's inside the shaft. So we got several selling points, which I think which is up there. So the first one is that the traction belt, it has super strong material for super strong tension. So our steel belts use a high performance rubber layer. Made with Bassett, the world's top chemical company from Germany, and the Rebate, the inventor of TPU from the US, using the thermoplastic polyurethane with stainless steel, grease resistance, anti-aging, water resistance, and ozone resistance.
yes, high strength steel core, carefully selected high strength galvanized steel webs with tensile strength up to 2060 MPa.
So what we told just now is the outer materials of the traction belt. So the second one is that the traction belt is no need the lubrication. It will be much cleaner and healthier. So let's first look at the structure. You can see there's a polyurethane outside, just like a shoe. You dress a shoe, and the inside there will be steel wheels. You can see there are real high strength steel wheels inside the traction belt. So with this traction belt, you no need to the lubrication, so there is no need of the oil. about the material, the polyurethane outside, like the dress. You wear in a dress, you will run more faster when you. It's just like the man, you will run more faster. So it completely necessary to use the lubrication, and it also may reduce the maintenance, which needs to improve management efficiency.
So let's say no lubrication oil means no oil, since the shaft is always clean and meeting the highest hygiene standards. No health risks, and it's eliminated oil vapor and the bacterial growth. Easy maintenance, the goodbye to the cost and hassle of buying oil, adding oil and
Yes, exactly. So it might be more cleaner when it comes to traction roads. So the other advantage of traction belt is that it is ultra quiet, and it will definitely enhance the comfort uh, you're daily using. So there's a difference of over 10 decibels between the two. So it's just like, oh, it's just like 10 decibels. It's not that much, but just think about that when you sleep at night and you just heard the elevator clinking, clinking, clinking. That will definitely make you disturb your sleeping. Okay, so it's just like upgrading from the tractor to the sedan. When you choose the traction belt, not the traction rope, so the residence complaints will definitely drop by more than half.
Yes, you're right. So by using high-performance materials, advanced surface treatment, optimistic structural design, and advanced lubrication technology, we reduce friction and vibration while ensuring uniform installation tension. The operating noise is reduced to 48 decibels, which is below the residential noise standard of 15 decibels.
So besides it's ultra quiet, enhancing the comfort for our daily using, it actually has longer lifespan and it's much more safer than the traction rope. Um, so it prevents the broken of the layers because it has the material of the polyurethane outside it, and the X twisting, you can see X twisting, and Z twist, double twist evenly arranged to ensure the steel layers evenly stressed, which will eliminate the broken layers and strains. Will, another thing is that it will prevent the correction. It's not that easy to broke. The full UV resistant polyurethane film solves the issue of lateral cracking in traditional steel belts.
In addition, its lifespan can reach 15 to 20 years, which is 1.5 to 2 times longer than traditional weathers. Because of the uniform strength and absence of internal wear, its safety is extremely high, and it won't experience the sudden break and like a railroad, offering a revolutionary improvement in safety.
Yeah, exactly. So, Aria, I heard that the using of the steel belt can even skip the electricity bills.
Yeah,
Is that true?
yeah. The steel belt can also save energy, efficient, and save power and space. And that's because the steel belt is lighter and more flexible. It requires less in energy to drive it, compared with a permanent magnet, synchronous motor, and overall energy consumption can be reduced by over 30%. Plus, the motor structure is more compatible, saving a lot of space in the machine room or shift.
Yeah, exactly. So, we focus on the outstation the structure balance today. So, how can I choose those two brands? Like if
the Otis Steel Belt, the key feature is that the technology is highly mature and exceptional noise reduction, a highly integrated Gen 2 system, and the global reputation for stability. It is the top choice for those seeking ultimate comfort and absolute reliability. And for the Schindler Steel Belt, I think that most of you also heard of this brand, as it is the most famous brand in the world. So advantage lies its exceptional strength and durability, especially in invention, transportation, and its intelligence with control of the port technology, and making it ideal for the high traffic commercial complexes, high risk bidding, and the other high intensity usage environment.
Yeah, exactly. So let's just put it simply for the high-end residential hospitals and hotels, which seeking extreme quietness, and also you need to make sure your customer or your patients are enjoy the good night. So you need to choose more quiet attraction routes. So if you're gonna use it in your hospital or the hotels, you can choose the Optus. But for the high traffic, frequently used commercial projects, you can choose the Schindler because um, like uh, like the metropolitans, I think when coming into metropolitans, many of the brands is Schindler. So, but either choice is far superior to the traditional railroads.
And also, talking about the certification that we have shown to you our Steel Belt about the certification. And yeah, an international brand with knowledgeable technique and patents. Quality is absolutely guaranteed. And we meet the same standard for export to Europe and to US. So as usual, our CE certification and ISO 9001 certificate all we have, and for you to make the guarantee for you.
So, we've covered all the key points. I think the most concern of everyone is just the price.
Yeah, price.
So I think the price, you can just contact our customer service. They will give you discount items like you can tell us your type of change or the places you're going to use this traction belt. We will recommend you use the Otis or the Skater. So today, we support various payment methods, including cover accounts, the security transactions, ensuring that the transactions are absolutely safe. So if you need to make the purchase, please contact our customer service and leave the message, or just leave your comments into our live stream today. So I think many of our followers are technicians. They may concern more detailed problems like um, uh, is it the durability and the structure and also the abrasion resistance of the traction valve. So next we're going to answer the questions in a detailed way for those technical questions.
I like this part very much because most of my customers, they may be the maintenance company or they are a technician. So most of them, for concerning about the technical problems, maybe they are most interested in this part.
Yeah, because they are going to do maintenance of the elevator.
Yes.
They need to know the traction valve in a detailed way than ever like the common people.
Yes, of course.
So the steel belt is wrapped in plastic, right? We said this is polyurethane. So when it is less durable than a steel wear, will it wear out in 3 to 5 years? So I need to change that again. I think that makes me more money and time.
Yeah, you have raised a very important point that maybe a lot of the technical concern about this. So So, but this material is not an ordinary plastic. It is a special high-density polyurethane. We can think of that as the super off-road type of elevators. So, abrasion resistance. It is abrasion toughness. It has not only hardness but also toughness, with excellent heel resistance. Therefore, the probability of it wearing out is extremely low, and its design lifespan is elegant with the internal steel wires. Targeting over 15 years is no problem for using.
Well, that's great. I think the polyurethane is a good adventure.
Yeah. So I have another question
Okay.
for you. I can see if the steel wire rope have broken strands, but with the steel belt, how can I tell if it is damaged inside? Does this make it lifeless?
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly a huge misconception that we need to clear up today. Because we will like if I see how does the traction rope or the traction belt program from the outside or the inner side. I think many of you may say it's the outer side. No,
Yeah.
it's not that. The broken actually happens commonly inside the steel steel wires because the poly urethane is much hard to broke. So even if the inner wear steel is broken, it's hard to see. So um, the broken strands often start from the inside, and by the time you see them externally, the problem will be even more serious. So, and for the steel belt, we have more scientific and forward-looking monitoring methods. Like you can just judge whether the belt or the rope is broken only by your eyes. We need to use some professional tools to detect whether it is broke. So we use the steel belt testing device such as the tactile testers that performs a sonogram on the steel belt, allowing non-destructive testing to detect if the internal steel wires have broken or not. So this is that with this steel belt we can conduct a preventive maintenance, identifying risks before problems occurs, whereas the steel wire ropes will often only fix issues after failure happens. That's extremely serious. And I think when it comes to safety, everyone may concern. So with this testing tool, we may just do some preventive maintenance. That's pretty crucial.
So for the second part, I think that is the most important, and the quality is for the replacement. As many mentioned companies, their technically concerned, also concerned about the replacement. They have received the project that uses steel belt. So backwards, I have heard that the whole steel belt need to be replaced at once. Not like the steel rope where you can change individual strands. Is it true? What's the domineering?
It's not domineering. It's just concerned about safety because we need to concern the uniform strength and the absolute safety. It's like you just change a single belt of the traction belt. It's like you use the new one and old one at the same time, but it has different like tension and the functions. It may cause some safety problems. So we need to obey the consistency principle. It's like all the strengths of the steel belt work on the same traction width. So it's essential to maintain the same tension, allegation, and the wear status. So as I just said now, if the old and the new belts are mixed, just you use one new, one old, one new, one old. I think that the uniform is uniform strengths, and the stretch out belt and the tight new belt will cause uneven strengths, leading to the vibrations and noise, which is pretty common. But it may accelerate damage and even splash at birth, creating significant safety hazards. So um, when when many of our clients we may asking whether should I choose a single one traction belt or just the whole set, we will suggest them to change the whole set because replacing the steel belt must be done in groups. This is the scientific promise to ensure the elevator runs smoothly, safely, and quietly. So although the initial investment seems high, I think considering its long lifespan and very low maintenance frequency, the cost over its entire life cycle is actually lower. So we choose to use the traction belt rather than traction rope. How should the steel belt be maintained? So do I need to add some oil to like the regular lubrication? How's the tension adjusted?
You have asked a very good question. For the maintenance of the steel belt, upgrades are touched from physical level to technical diagnostics. For the first one, no lubrication. Absolutely no lubrication is needed. This directly eliminated the cost and hassle of buying oil and adding oil and cleaning oil stains. For the second one is for the cleaning and the inspection. Simply keep it clean and check regularly for foreign objects or unusual damage. And for the third part is for the tension adjustment. The tension adjustment cycle is much longer than that of steel wear ropes. The method and principle are similar, requiring professional tension measures to ensure uniform stress on all steel belts. Our life-saving promotion includes a free intentional tension adjustment guidance service. And for the suitability for elevator shaft, I have a question for you, Jenny.
Okay.
And that is of my technical customers who ask that my elevator shaft is older than or has low temperatures. Will the steel belt work?
It's exactly where the steel belt excels because the polyurethane outer shell and galvanized steel wears inside are naturally resistant to moisture, the soil mist, and other harsh environments, making it far more corrosion resistant than the steel wear ropes. It has wider temperature range adaptability. The special polyurethane maintains stable performance in a wide temperature ranging from 40 below 0 degrees centigrade to 80 degrees centigrade. In a cold northern climates, it will not solidify like the lubrication oil in steel wear ropes, and in the hot, short southern summers, its performance remains equally reliable. So, for places with high cleaning standards, such as the hospitals, the food factories, and electronic clean rooms, the seatbelt's lubrication-free feature is an irreplaceable advantage. So we now comes to the replacement, the using of this traction belt. So if my elevator is not the Otis or Schindler brand, can I use also those two brand traction belts? Will it be compatible?
That is a very critical question. Please rest assured first. For the compatible, we have the wide compatibility. Our steel belt products line covers most models of leading brands like Otis, Schindler, and Steel Belt, especially for their classic permanent and magnetic equipment model series. And for the professional evaluation, before you place an order, our technical consultant will ask for the elevator specific model type, and shaft parameter. We will perform a 100% compatibility check to ensure perfect fit. Another is for our system integration. The steel belt is a part of the system. We offer not just the steel belt, but also matching traction wheels. Tension device solution, ensuring that entire traction system work together to achieve optimal performance.
Okay, so if your traction belt can use in our elevator, so how can I choose? Should I choose Altis or Schindler? Which one is better?
There is no absolute better, only more suitable.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's
Just like choose a boyfriend or a girlfriend.
yeah, because there is one comparison for Otis is like a Lexus in cars,
Okay.
taking quietness, smoothness, and comfort to extreme, ideal for high-end residence and hotel and hospital. And well, Schindler is like an Audi. Maintaining luxury and comfort while excelling in efficient transportation and especially suited for a commercial project with high foot traffic and high-risk buildings. So, for the core conclusion, both are top-tier products and will completely solve the issues with steel rail roads. Your choice should be based on the specific use case of the elevator and your core needs. Our consultants can provide more precise recommendations. For the product link and promotion, it is important to mention that our product link are already live. If you are interested, please take advantage of the flash sales in the live stream, as the link will be removed once the live season ends. Don't wait. Order now or contact a customer service for the better deal.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to proceed the live stream for 3 days. Today is the first day. So we're going to still give you a live stream tomorrow and the day after tomorrow for 3 days directly. So if you got any needs to buy some traction belts, just text our customer service your detailed elevator types or all the detailed technical parameters, and we will guide you to choose a proper and fitable traction belts.
Yes, and just now that one of my customers asked a question.
Okay.
And he asked it, can old elevator be replaced for the steel belt?
Yeah, exactly. The most mainstream, like we said, that the first line brands like the Otis, TK, the Schindler, those models can be adaptable. So just leave us your elevator model. Our customer service will provide you with the precise solution. So once I buy the traction belts from you, Aria, what's the guarantee? And if there is some after sales problems, how can I solve it?
Our order placed today come with a 5-year extended warranty.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah,
because normally some products just offer 1 year warranty.
Yes.
I will give you 5 years.
And this
five
is also
years warranty.
This is also a guarantee for our company. We will give you a full range of the after service.
Yeah, the one-stop service.
Yeah, so
from after sales to the technical help.
Yeah. So plus the lifetime's technical support, we all have provided with you as long as you buy the products from all meet these problems. And also you have raised an important point for them.
But
I always do that.
yeah. But this material is not ordinary plastic.
Yeah.
And it is a special high density polyurethane. We can think it as the super off-road type of in elevators. So about the abrasions resistance, its abrasion resistance is several times higher than that of traditional steel wheel rope coating. We have tested it under similar harsh conditions, and while the steel wheel rope surface may have worn down, the polyurethane outer layer only shows slight traces. And for the toughness, it has not only hardness but also toughness. With excellent tear resistance, therefore the probability of it wearing out is extremely low. Its designed lifespan is elegant with the internal steel wears, targeting over 15 years. And
So it's not 3 to 5 years, but we targeting like our goal is 15 years durability.
You can only use this at least 15 years. So about the steel wheel rope and the steel wheel belt, this is also the big difference between them. For another question that I can see if the steel wheel rope has broken strands, but with the steel belt, how can I tell if it is damaged inside? Because I cannot see the inside of the belt. Doesn't it make it live?
Yeah, but I think the traction, not only the traction belt, but also the traction ropes, the brokenness actually happens inside the object. It's not like you see the broken outside, you will see, oh wow, I need to change a new one. No, we need to use some testing too to check the inside whether it is broken or not, because those tiny wears matters. Just like the period right here, this steel wears matters. So it's hard to see in your eyes to see whether those wears is broken or not. So with a steel wear ropes, the broken strands often starts from the inside, and by the time you can see them externally, the problem will be extremely serious. So for safety, we have more scientific and forward-looking monitoring methods. First one, the visual inspection. First, you can check the polyurethane outer shell for any severe cuts, cracks, or abnormal wear. Because usually some of the because the traction belts is used inside the shaft, there will be like some cuts or cracks or abnormal wear on it. You need to check it first for the first step. And the second step is that you need to use some specialized tools, which is more important. We now have specialized steel belt testing devices, such as the Tasso testers that perform a sonogram on the steel belt, which will allow non-destructive testing to detect if the internal steel wears have broken. It's just like the sonogram. And this means that with the steel belts, we can conduct preventive maintenance and identifying the risks before the problems occurs. So whereas with the steel wear ropes, we often only fix issues after the failure happens. But which is safer? I think the answer is pretty clear. Because once you can detect the inside situations, whether it is broken or not, it will be much more easier for you to do the maintenance. So I know how to check whether it is broken from the outside, and also know how to use some tools to detect the inner situation of the traction belt. So now I need to change the traction belts, a piece of traction belts. Shall I just change one pieces? I think that would be much cheaper for me.
No, I know that lots
Uh-huh.
of you may want to only maybe change only one piece of the belt, but it is not safe. So this is the reason
Why? Why
behind.
not if I've already changed that into a new one?
But the reason behind it is not fully understood. It's not domineering, but rather a pursuit of the uniform stress and absolutely safety. For the first one is it's the consistency principle. All the strands of the steel belt work on the same traction well, so it is essential. It is essential to maintain the same tension, elongation, and wear stage. If old and new belts tight steel belt with cause uneven stress, leading to vibration and noise at best, or accelerated damage and even slippage at worst, creating significant safety hazard. For the second one is for the system engineering. Therefore, replacing the steel belt must be done in groups. This is scientific premise to ensure the elevator runs smoothly, safely, and quietly. Also, the intentional investment seems like more high, and considering its long lifespan and very low maintenance frequency, the cost over its entire life cycle is actually lower.
Now I got it. So, for the sake of the uniform stress and also the absolute safety, I just need to change the whole set of the traction belts, not only the single pieces.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're right.
now I got it.
Yeah, that's why I said it's if you only change the only one belt, it is not safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think safety is the most concerned problems for everyone to use an elevator.
Yeah. So I have another question about how should the steel belt be maintained? Does it need regular lubrication, and how is the tension adjusted?
So as I just told you when you asked me how can I see whether it is broken from the outside or how can I recognize whether the inside is broken or not, we use some special testing tools. So the daily maintenance of this traction belt actually upgrade our task from the physical labor to the technical diagnostics. So it's just not like the traction rope, so you need to add some oil onto it to do the daily maintenance. The traction belts, no need lubrication. You no need to add oil by your technique. So which will save you the cost for oil and also your time to buy the oil, to add oil or wiping the oils. So the daily maintenance and the cleaning and also the inspection is just you need to simply keep it clean first. Keep it clean. No other extra objects onto it. This is the first one. And the other thing is that you need to check it regularly for the foreign objects or the unusual damage. Actually, the tension adjustment circle is much longer than that of the steel wear ropes. The method and the principles are similar, requiring a professional tension meters to ensure the most important and the uniform stress on all steel belts. Our live stream promotion includes a free initial tension adjustment guidance service. So if you buy the traction belts from our live stream today, we will give you a free guidance to do the tension adjustment.
Thank you so much. You have given me a very great and perfect answering for
Thank you
for us to understand.
Okay, let's see the comments in our live stream. So your company is good work. Yeah, exactly. YongXian Group is absolutely a good company for you to cooperate with because we've already been in this for over 40 years, and now we give more services, the one-stop services to our clients. Like in this month, my manager went to Turkey to give technical support to our tech clients.
Yes.
Oh, Ria, you are good looking.
Oh, thank you. I think he's talking about you.
No, it's you.
关系。
现在好了吗？说是收音听不清。Okay, so now I know how to do the daily maintenance of the traction belts. So another thing is that if my elevator, my elevator already used for several years and the shaft is older, damp, or has low temperatures, would this steel belt work in our shaft?
That is a very good question, and it is the actual exactly where the steel belt excels. For first point is for the corrosion resistance. The polyurethane outer shell and the galvanized steel wells inside are naturally resistant to moisture, salt mist, and other harsh environment, making it far more corrosion resistant than steel railroad. And for the second part is for the wide temperature range adaptability. The special polyurethane maintains stable performance in a wide temperature range from plus 40
Below zero.
below zero to 80 below zero in the cold northern climates. It will not solidify like the lubrication oil in steel railroads, and in the hot southern summers, its performance remains equally reliable. And for the third part is for the cleanness requirement. First placed with high cleanness standards, such as hospital, food factories, and electronic clean rooms, the steel belt lubrication-free features is an irreplaceable advantage.
No, I got it. So, if are a follower, if you're a technician, and you do the maintenance for the elevators in the hotel, the hospital, which requires the high hygiene standards, so just choose a traction belts elevator and choose our Otis or Schindler traction belts to do the maintenance. And leave us your exact tab number, like the elevator model. We will give you a guidance how to choose a fitable traction belt.
And I have a question about my technician customers.
Okay.
And he has the old elevator from the Otis brand. Can he replace it with our steel belt? Will it be compatible?
Yeah, exactly. I think it's just like the Luico light curtain we give you a live stream last month. It may fitable for the first line elevators like the Otis, the Schindler, the Coney, and the ThyssenKrupp, especially for the classic permanent magnet synchronous motor series. So check your motor, traction motor. Is it the permanent magnet synchronous motor? So it fits to almost every elevator if your traction motor is the permanent magnet synchronous tab. So before you give us your order or your inquiry, leave us your exact specific model and the motor type and the shaft parameters. We will give you a good guidance to choose fitable type, whether you need to choose the Otis or the Schindler traction belt. And the steel belt is a part of the system. Like we will use this onto the traction machine, right? So we offer not only just the steel belt, but also the machine traction wheels and attention device solutions, which will ensuring you the entire traction systems work together to achieve optimal performance. So we got not only the traction belts in our stock, we got also the traction wheels, also the traction machines. You can ask us to give you a one-stop service or the solutions for optimizing your elevator performance.
Okay, thank you so much.
And so if almost all the elevator can use the traction belts or to replace a traction belt, how can I choose which one is better? Should I choose the Otis or the Schindler belt?
I think that many buyers also concerning about the difference maybe between the Otis belt or the Schindler belt. Actually, you can understand it as a model difference, but there is no absolute better, only more suitable. Yeah, that's why that I said it is about the model difference mainly. Comparison is just like Otis is like a Lexus in cars, taking quietness, smoothness, and comfort to extreme, ideal for high-end residence, hotel, and hospital. But while Schindler is like an Audi, maintaining luxury and comfort while excelling in efficient transportation and intelligent group control like the port system. It is especially suited for commercial projects with high foot traffic and high-risk buildings. So we have got a core conclusion. Both are top-tier products and will completely solve the issue while still well-rope. Your choice should be based on the specific use case of the elevator and your core needs. Our consultant can provide more precise recommendations.
Okay, got it. So there is no better, only the suitable for your elevator.
Yes.
Okay. Let's read a little bit the comments in our live stream. If you got any technical questions about those traction belts, you can leave the comments right here. Okay, I think beside those technical problems, if I am a customer and I need to buy the traction belt, I may have some problems like will your how can I just to do the daily maintenance, and also is the traction belts make my elevator break down easily? So that's the question also need to pay attention to. So we all know that the traditional wear ropes have been used for decades. So now traction steel is just like the upgraded version of the traction ropes. Like it doesn't have the problem of the traction rope. Like it's pretty greasy. Like the whole shaft will be total greasy when you use the traction rope, and the rope need regular lubrication. That's the reason. But the lubricant itself is a double-edged word. If you got too little oil leads to the dry grading inside the rope. but which will cause in the broken wears and the shorten the lifespan. But if you got too much oil on it, it will drips everywhere. The hygiene standards will not qualified, and which will contaminate the shaft and even creating unpleasant odors. So many high-end property managers now have zero tolerance for this. So this is the shortcomings of the traction ropes. I think if you're a technician, you may know this very very well because if I do the maintenance, I'm a technician, need to do the maintenance every day. I don't want to be like crazy on my hands, crazy, my clothes crazy. So that's a comparison of those two products: the traction ropes and the traction belts.
Yes, that's right. We have encountered it more often. And it's also especially troublesome to clean, and it's very costly for the clean cost.
Yeah, so
And,
with this traction belt, you no need to do the daily cleaning
for
of the elevator.
Yeah, also for the second issue is for the noise, cleaning the friction between metals and the sound of the wear rope hitting the sheath. I'm sure that everyone is familiar with the clinking sound really affects the comfort of residents, especially at night. It will make a lot of the noisy. And another for the headache for everyone is that they break down easily, right?
Yeah, exactly. Everyone may concern about that. If they break down easily, that will cause the breakdown of my elevator as well. So it's not just like the traction rope. The outer material is pretty smooth when you touch it, pretty smooth. So the structure of the wear ropes makes them prone to twisting and uneven strengthening. But the traction belt, you can see, no need to like, not that easy to twisting if you just use your hands to do it. So after 3 to 5 years, the broken wires, deformation, and the wear are common occurrence when you use traction rope elevator, but no need to worry when you use the traction belts. The maintenance technique can have to frequently adjust and replace them when you replace the traction rope, which will cost you more time and money to do the maintenance. And also, one of the key points we've mentioned just now is just the safety, because the broken of the steel wool is started from the inside, not the outside. So it's not easy to see by your eyes easily. Okay, let's see the comments. If I purchase 500 meters, should I cut it? I think that depends on your needs, the total floors of the elevator, and also like you buy the 500 meters. Actually, the 500 is per unit we sell, so it just depends on your elevator floors and the lifting heights. Okay.
Okay, let's see the next point for our selling point. Now that we have covered the sore point where this solution is already here in my hand, steel belt. I think you have already seen that. Today we are focused on two major brands, Otis and Schindler, and see how they solve this pain point. For the selling point one is for the super strong materials for super strong tension.
Yes, exactly. So we use the polyurethane materials. It has a high performance rubber layer. It's made with the BASF. You know, the BASF company is the top one chemical company in the world from Germany. And also the Librizol, the inventor of the TPU from the United States, use the thermoplastic polyurethane with a seamless sealing, grease resistance, anti-aging, water resistance, and ozone resistance. So these are the technical advantages of the traction belt. And also the high strength steel core. The carefully selected high strength galvanized steel wires inside the steel wires with the tensile strength up to 2060 MPa.
For the selling point too is for the no lubrication and cleaner and healthier. And let's first look at the structure. And in my hand here is the steel belt. And at this part, we can see the weld rope is like a bare metal, where the steel belt is dressed in a suit. On the outside, it is wrapped in special UV-resistant polyurethane, and on the inside, there are parallel high-strength steel wires. Yes, Johnny is showing us. So some may ask that, so it doesn't need lubrication? Okay, here is
Yeah,
our
exactly.
answer.
No need lubrication.
Yeah, exactly, no need. Completely unnecessary. It reduced the maintenance need and improved the magnet efficiency.
Okay. So I said that no need the lubrication, which means no oil stains. The shaft is always clean and meeting the highest hygiene standards, especially like the places in hospital and hotel, which requires a highly hygiene standards. No lubrication will make the shaft always clean. Will give you will save you a big amount when you do the daily maintenance, and no health risks. It eliminates oil vapor and bacterial growth. Also, a concern about the hygiene standards, and no need the oil, no need lubrication. No need to buy the oil and adding the oil and also wiping the oil. So we'll save you not only the money to buy the oil, but also save your time to do the maintenance.
So for the selling point 3 is for the ultra quiet, enhancing comfort. There is a difference of over 10 decibels between the two. It is like upgrading from a tractor to a sedan. Resident complaints will definitely drop by more than half. And by using high-performance materials, advanced surface treatment, optimized structural design, and efficient lubrication technology, we reduce friction and vibration while ensuring uniform installation tension. The operating noise is reduced to 48 decibels, which is below the residential noise standard of 15 decibels.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why we suggest you use the traction belt elevator in hotel or the hospital. It's because the residential noise standards is the 50 decibel. But use these traction belts when you use the elevator, the noise is reduced to 48 decibels. So another advantages of the traction belt is that it has a long lifespan and is much safer than the traction ropes. Actually, we can see the inside traction wheel steel wheels. It paralleled right here, like 10 of them with the polyurethane materials outside. So the polyurethane material outside is just like a protection. It's just like the suit. Will keep you warm. It will keep the it's just like suit keep you warm though. The polyurethane material outside will protect the steel whereas inside runs smoothly and without any broken or cutting.
And also the prevent break wears, the S twist and the Z twist. Double twist is evenly arranged to ensure the steel wires are evenly stressed, eliminating broken wears and strands. Prevents cracking. The full UV resistant polyurethane film solves the issue of lateral cracking in traditional steel belts. And in addition, its lifespan can reach 15 years to 20 years, which is 1.5 to 2 times longer than traditional wire rope.
Yeah, actually,
Because of the uniform stress and the absence of internal wear, its safety is extremely high and it won't experience the sudden break like wire ropes, offering a revolutionary improvement in safety.
Okay, that's great. It has long lifespan, and
Yes.
and with the polyurethane outside material will keep the steel wears run smoothly. So, with these traction belts, it may even can save your electricity bills.
Yeah.
So that's because the steel belt is lighter and more flexible. It requires less energy or to drive it, and paired with the permanent magnetic synchronous motor, the overall energy consumption can be reduced by over 30%. So the motor structure is more compact, saving a lot of space in a machine room or the shaft.
So I think after our selling point that many customers in our live stream may concerning about the brand trust building.
Yeah.
After discussing the shared advantages, many of you may wonder, how do you choose between Otis and Schindler Steel Belt?
Yeah, why should I choose those two brands?
Yeah, how
I don't
should I
even
choose?
like if I just the normal people, I just use the elevator. I don't even heard about those two brands. Why do I need to choose those two brands? It's just because the Otis steel belt, the key feature is that the technique is pretty mature, and it has the chain 2 system, which has the global reputation for stability. It is the top choice for those seeking automated comfort and absolute reliability.
And for the Schindler Steel Belt, the advantages lies in its exceptional strength and durability, especially in efficient transportation and intelligent group control. For example, it's just like a port technology, making it ideal for high-traffic commercial complexes, high-risk buildings, and the other high-intensity usage environment. To put it in simply, for high-end residential, hospital, and hotel seeking extreme quietness, choose Otis. For high traffic frequency using commercial project, choosing Schindler. Of course, either choice is far superior to traditional wire ropes.
Okay, that's great. So you can also see the screenshot, the PowerPoint right here. The Otis and Schindler are an international brand with multiple technical patents. So the quality is absolutely guaranteed. And we meet the same standards for exports to Europe and United States. So I think after we give all the selling points and all the advantages of the traction belts and also the technical and detailed introduction. So I think the most concern for everyone in our live stream today is the price, right?
Yeah.
So how can I pay you once I confirm that I need to buy 500 meters the Otis traction belt?
For
How can I pay you?
today, we support various payment methods, including corporate accounts and secured transaction, ensuring that the transaction about are absolutely safe. If you need to make a purchase, please contact our customer service or leave a message in the backend to get the best price. However, our prices are only available during the promotion period. So if you miss this opportunity, you will need to buy at a regular price in the future.
Yeah, exactly. So we will give the promotion live stream for 3 direct days. So today is the first day. We will also give a live stream tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. So when you place the order during the promotion period, we will give you the 5-year extended warranty. That's pretty good, I think, for when it compares to other products of elevator.
Yeah.
This is a good warranty for 5 years. And we'll also give you a solution if there is after sales problems, even though we would not to meet that situation. But we will give you a one-stop services and solutions for the after sales problems and technical support. We just not selling you products only. We give you a safer, a more cost-effective, and a worry-free solution. So we got 5 minutes left in the live stream. You can leave your questions in our comments here below. And after the promotion live stream, you may only get it in the original price. So there is no promote price.
And after the countdown, all the special price will return to the original price.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
we are not just selling your product. We will also provide you with a safer, more cost-effective, and a worry-free solution. One choice peace of mind for 10 years. Don't hesitate any longer. And
Okay, let's just wait a little bit the comments below.
Okay, no
Okay,
problem.
just leave your questions right here.
I see a comment that he asked about can old elevator be replaced? Let me answer this question. That most mainstream brands model can be adapted. Leave us your elevator model, and our consultants will provide you with a precise solution. Yeah, well, you may consider that your elevator is not about Otis or even not about Schindler, so which model of the type the steel belt you will use. No worry at all, and our consultant will, according to your traction machine and according to your project number, to confirm which type of the steel belt you will use.
Okay, so all the orders you placed today will be prioritized for shipping. We got many the traction belts in our stock. So once you place the order, we will put your orders the priority, and we'll offer the one-on-one technical support services. So if you have any questions, feel free to contact our customer service. Let's see the problems in the comments.
James, he asked, if I purchase 1,500 meters steel belt, should I cut it?
This question I answered just now. Yeah.
Okay.
I saw the question earlier because I answered them. They should cut it according to the lifting height and exact floors of the elevator. Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Why you want to buy 500 meters?
Want to buy from Joanny.
I think maybe she's a trader.
Yeah. And
or if there is a metropolitan, I think maybe 500 meters is not enough.
Yeah, he's just the only one to replace for his maybe department or.
Okay.
Yeah. And for talking about the replacement, I think there is only one question that most of our customers may ask. about the whole steel belt need to be replaced at once, not like the steel wheel rope where we can change individual strands. Is it true? Why so domineering?
Actually, it's not domineering. It's just concerned about the safety because if you just, it's just like when you buy the new shoes and it's just only one of them is broken. And will you just change only one shoe?
Yeah.
So that's the same reason. We need to concern about the safety of the elevator because we need to make sure the elevator is uniform strength. So we need to change the whole set of the traction belts at one time rather than change just the single pieces which is broken. And we also need to concern about the consistency principle that all the strands of the steel belt work on the same traction wheel. So if you just change one single pieces, you cannot keep or maintain the same tension or the alignation and the wear status. So if you just use the old and the new belts together, which may causes you the vibrations because it's not uniform stress and may cause some noises. And the worst scenario is that maybe there's some safety problems may happen of your elevator. So just when it comes to the elevator, safety is the first place.
Yeah.
Always the first place. So when it comes for the sake of the safety, just change the full set of the traction belts rather than the single pieces.
Yeah, you are right. Safety is the most important for the special technical instrument, such as our elevator. Yeah, so dear all, in our live stream, there are only 5 minutes left in this live stream.
Yeah,
After the
exactly.
countdown, all the special price will return to the original price. And today we are not just selling you a product, we are providing you with a safer, more cost-effective, and worry-free solution. One choice, peace of mind for 10 years. So don't hesitate any longer.
Yeah, if you're interested in the traction belts, just leave us your elevator type, model, or the exact lifting heights or the total floors of your elevator. If you got already clear about the exact type, like the Otis PV 30, yeah, the Schindler PV 30. Text us the detailed parameters and the models. We will guide you to choose a fitable traction belts.
Thank you to everyone for your support and the trust. Today's global promotion is about to end. The link will be closing soon, and the price will go back to normal.
Yes.
If you haven't placed your order yet, hurry up and grab the last chance.
Yeah, follow our official YongXian Elevator Group account for ongoing updates. We will continue our live stream tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. And for the elevator safety knowledge and the product news, you can follow our official accounts. So see you next time on the live stream. See you tomorrow.
And all the I have only one word.
Okay.
All the place today will be pronounced as for shipping, and we will offer one-on-one technical support service. If you have any question, feel free to contact our customer service.
Yes, welcome your comments and questions.
Yeah, see you next time on the live stream.
Yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
给你平平的。
然后是热热的，好热，
还说冷，
冷。
我说还说冷，我还把这个拿上了。
哦，那你买。
今天怎么没有什么？没有人看你？是不是？你看看，看一下，66